I'm from Garden City, Michigan. I had bronchitis, turned into pneumonia, went into the hospital, and it was lung cancer, stage 4.
I'm from Lowell, Massachusetts. I was diagnosed with lung cancer.
When I was diagnosed, I was a distance runner.
I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada.
I live in Cape Coral, Florida.
I had a cough.
I did have a little cough.
I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer.
The surgeon told me to call my kids home.
No one suspected it could be lung
How
cancer.
can I have lung cancer?
And I had a few days to live. I needed to say goodbye.
I think the clinical trial for my mutation did save my life. Without clinical trials, then the drugs never make it to the market, and people don't get treatment that they need.
I would have died back in 2008. Clinical trials are my lifeline. I'd be dead without them.
I sought out the clinical trial in Boston. I wanted to make sure that I took every chance that I could to live.
I would say that almost any patient who has lung cancer is potentially eligible for a clinical trial, and clinical trials do bring the newest therapies that are being developed to our patients.
People who are on clinical trials actually get better care. You've got a nutritionist, you've got a clinical investigator, you have a scientist, a doctor, a nurse. You actually do get better treatment overall just by the fact that you're enrolled in a clinical trial, and that's been proven.
If we find a clinical trial that has a treatment that works for a patient, then they're able to flourish and they're living longer.
The most important reason that you should consider a clinical trial is because it could extend your life.
I got married after I was diagnosed. I'm about ready to buy a house with my husband. I feel that clinical trials have saved my life.
I'm still here today because of clinical trials, and I was diagnosed 14 years ago.
The one thing I really wanted to do was to rock a grandchild one day. And 6 weeks ago, my daughter had our first grandchild. So that is hope to me.
I was so hopeful that I'd get to see my youngest child be 10. And now he'll graduate from college. He's 22.
Since my diagnosis, I've seen 4 grandkids born, and I never thought I'd see that.
Ask your doctor if a clinical trial is the right treatment option for you.
Inhale for life.